Hello, crafty friends. Welcome. My name is Jessica. I am a knitter. I am a wife, a mom, a Christian, and I'm very glad you chose to be here with me today. Let's get into it. First of all, Happy New Year. It is the first week in January, and things have been off to a great start here. So, up until Christmas, I had been mostly knitting and selling. I knit 100% merino wool beanies and also some accessories, but mostly beanies. And up until Christmas, I had been mostly selling at markets. And now the market season is over. I do not do very well selling at markets in the summer. I've never tried spring markets, but I don't think I would do very well either. I live in California and it's not cold enough to need wool beanies in the summer. The spring we definitely could. We're on the coast and so we get a lot of fog and the mornings are pretty cool. But I mainly focus on selling at markets in the fall and winter, and I do pretty well there. So in the new year, I thought I would focus on getting my Etsy store up and running and just really trying to go all in on online sales. And so far it's been doing really well. I've had quite a few custom orders or returning customers that they want to order another hat, or they saw me at a market and didn't order and then now they want to. So in the first week of January, I think I've already sent out like 5 or 6 hats. So that's been really exciting. Oh, the cat just came in. Yeah, and so one of my goals for this year is to really make my knitting business like a professional business. I don't just want to be like the mom who knits and sells her extra stuff. I want it to be like, this is my business. This is my job. And I want things to look professional. I want people to want to buy my beanies and not just buy them, because it's cold and they need to cover their head. So that's kind of where I'm going to be focusing the direction of my business. And so I invested in some like photography backgrounds so I can take better pictures of my hats, and some lighting and some like better packaging. So I'm going to be sharing all of that with you as we go, in case you also have a small business and you are looking for ways to make it better. I by no means know what I'm doing. I mean, I know how to knit. I learned how to knit in junior high, so like 30 years ago. So I definitely know how to knit, but I don't know how to run a small business. And that's what we're gonna focus on this year. I signed up for a course to like a small business entrepreneurial handcraft, like selling your handcrafts course, to try, to give me more ideas about what I can do, about what things that I can do differently. And so that's been fun, working on all of those lessons. Yeah, so I'm just, if you have any tips on how to make a business better, I would love to hear it. And yeah, so today I had a custom order over the weekend. Today's Monday. So I got that all packaged up, and you guys will see in the video. I kind of walk you through what it looks like when I get a custom order and what I do. I shouldn't say custom order, Etsy order. And so we have to go to the post office and mail that. And then I had ordered some new shipping boxes. I'd ordered these small ones. And excuse my stuffy nose, I have a cold. I'd ordered these small ones. And see how they came here, this like tie down, it came with a protected cardboard piece. Well, the bigger boxes that I ordered didn't. And so this strap cut through all of the boxes on both ends. And so I don't feel like that makes my business look very professional to have damaged boxes before they even ship out. So these ones I'm keeping. These are like the small for baby booties. But my large ones I have to return to Amazon. So that was kind of a bummer. I realized that I have a good size box for when I am when I'm mailing off one beanie, but 2 beanies do not fit in it. And so I'd ordered the larger size box, and that's the one that came damaged. So we have to take those back to the UPS store today. I have to reorder a different brand of that size box so that I can have larger boxes. And yeah, we have a lot of admin stuff today. The kids also are supposed to have a play date with some friends, but it's also raining. So I'm kind of waiting to hear back about if we're getting together with friends or not. The good news is, regardless, I can take my knitting and I can get some knitting done while the kids play. So that is what we're doing. If you're new here, I have 2 kids. They're 6 and 7, which everybody thinks is hilarious right now because the whole 6-7 trend. Sorry, I just heard them. Yeah, so my life revolves around my family and God, and I have to squeeze knitting in where I can. So I hope you guys come along with me. If you are new, I would love if you would subscribe and give us a thumbs up or leave a comment to let me know if you have any advice or what you're working on. I'd love to hear from you. So thank you for being here. Now let's get into the video and watch as we package up some Etsy orders and get those off into the mail today. So thank you for being here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. As part of the new year, I decided to organize my downstairs office / yarn room / kids gymnastics area. So I got everything picked up. I got it all organized. I got the floors clean and it's looking so good, and it's inspiring me to knit all the things and just to use all this gorgeous yarn that I have. Also, the kids now enjoy having the floor clear, and it has become a dance stage, a gymnastics area, and also they moved their tent in. So yeah, it's looking good, but it's also being taken over by the kids. All right, we just got an order on Etsy, so I'm going to show you what I do. In this cupboard here, I have boxes that the kids helped me make, and we already put our sticker on them. So I'm going to grab a box. I'm going to grab some tissue paper. I'll do this off screen. So I'm going to grab tissue paper, and I'm going to grab a poly mailer, and then I will see you guys at the desk. Okay, so we had an Etsy order for this hat, and this is a child size heart hat that is going to go off into the world today. And I thought I would show you everything that I put in a package when I package a hat. So here we have the shipping label, we have the mailing label, and then I just covered up the address and the barcode with my 2. So I always put 2 business cards in the package. I figure that way the purchaser can have a business card, and then if they're gifting it, which I know this is a gift, then she can give one to the person she's gifting it to. Then I put a thank you card that I made, and on the back side of this, it just has my logo, and then usually I write like a personalized thank you blurb on there. And then the kids and I pre-made these boxes. So these, and we pre-put the sticker on it. So all I have to do is just grab one of these out of the cupboard, and it's already ready to go. And then I include 2 little strawberry candies, and these are the thank you stickers that I put like once I put the package in here, you know, and seal this down, I put the thank you sticker right there just to keep it closed. Something new that I'm doing, I purchased this template and then I personalized it with our info, and then you print it out and you score it, and then it makes it really easy to fold. And so you fold it like that and it wraps around the beanie. So I'll, once I put this on the beanie and then I seal it with the washi tape, I will show you what it looks like. But this template is from Angie and Britt you can just search them on the computer. They have a bunch of different templates. So it just says, let's get cozy, then 100% merino wool hand knit beanie. Over here is the washing instructions. And then over here, I put our business name and then our logo. So when it folds, and again, you'll see this once I put it on the beanie, it'll wrap the beanie like so. And so that's what you'll see on one side, on the edges, and then on the front. But yeah, then I wrap it in tissue paper. Then I put the whole box in pink poly mailer, and then I put the shipping label on here and mail it off. That way it just keeps the box from getting all dingy if they're gonna gift this, or even if it's for them. It's just they're opening a nice package. So let me get the beanie wrapped up and then I will show you what it looks like, and then we'll put it in the package, and then later today we have to take it to the post office. Okay, this is where we're at. So we've got the beanie all wrapped up. It looks super cute, and the back side is like that. And then I stick it in there. I usually put my business cards at the bottom. I'm gonna put this in there, like that. And then I kind of fold that over. And then on top, I put my thank you card like that. So I'm gonna fold this up because I can't do it one-handed. And then I'll put this is the shipping label. And so I'll put this on top of the box in the poly mailer, because you don't want to open up the box and see the shipping label or the invoice. Last but not least, so we have our box done. Got it sealed up with a little thank you sticker. Got my invoice, and I wrote the handwritten note on here. And so I'm going to put this in the poly mailer, stick on the shipping label, and then it's ready to go. That's one more hat out into the world.